Hey up, Meodes, it is Rowie here. Thank you very much indeed for dropping by. It is Tuesday, so that means it's time for a bloody big beer with the bloody big lad. And as I said in my previous video, I visited Verdant over the weekend. I did have this beer on draft while I was there. It's one of my favourite beers of all time, and I've not seen it in a month of Sundays, but it does seem to have made a reappearance as of late, well, or rebrewed, as the actual phrase would be. So I got myself a can of it at the first possible opportunity I did. I didn't actually buy this, so it is Verdant Pulp Double IPA. I didn't actually buy this from the brewery while I was there. This was part of my Craft Metropolis Double IPA box. So there is, what's what I'm looking for? Yeah, so pop up to Craft Metropolis, see if they've got any in stock, buy it from there. If not, buy it from Verdant, or head down to your local bottle shop to buy your beers from there. What you don't want to do though is head down to B&M Bargains and buy the shite that they get in there. It's awful. So yeah, don't buy that. Support your local bottle shops. Drink better, just drink less. You know, have 3 cans of something incredible as opposed to a night out on the spoons, you know, or do whatever the fuck you want to do. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're probably a grown adult if you're watching this. Do whatever the heck you want. Did discuss this in the previous video. I had my shades on when I took my hoodie off when I got home from Falmouth and cut my head. So yeah, well, that's enough of that nonsense. I've alienated my entire audience by telling them what to do. So this is an 8% double IPA. It has a 4.08 rating on Untapped, which is obviously really, really good. Verdant used to be in Falmouth, now in Penryn. Penryn might be in Falmouth. I don't really know that much about the area. I'm not that familiar. But I went, as I said, I went to the tap room. It was absolutely beautiful. It was great. I had some banging pizzas. We were actually, I got talking to the taproom manager, who was kind enough to give me a tour of the brewery, which was very, very nice. It's massive. So I knew it was going to be big, but it was so much bigger than I thought it was going to be. Name of my sex tape. Does that work? No, that was, yeah, I'll go with that. I'll go with that. So yeah, we have got, oh God, I'm rambling. I am rambling. It's hopped with Citra, Equinox, Galaxy, and Columbus. So yeah, let's get it in the bloody glass and get it bloody slurped, shall we? Because I've been looking for, I'll say I've been looking forward to this for a while, but I did do a chug of this while I was at Verdant on Saturday night. Was it, what day was my birthday? Friday. So I did a chug of it while I was at Verdant on Friday. It was flipping rammed as well, which I did kind of expect, to be honest with you. So I kind of know what to expect with all of this one anyway. Although, to be fair, just reading the hop bill, you can get kind of an idea of what it should be. And also, with it being Verdant and a double IPA, we can kind of expect it to be a juicy, sort of fruity, tropical sort of thing. But yeah, nowhere near the sort of colour I remember it being, to be honest with you. I remember it being much murkier. I mean, that is obviously very, very murky. But I do originally remember this sort of much more breakfast juicy type thing. I'm not too sure what the original hop bill was, so maybe it's a different hop bill. I don't know. Tom at Neon seemed to think it originally contained Motueka. I don't really remember that. The last time I had this, I didn't really pay that much attention as to what hops were. I didn't have favorite hops. I didn't have preferences. I just liked drinking, you know, good beer that was ideally quite strong. So yeah, I mean, it looks great. Nice big head on that, but again, that could be due to the awful pour. So we'll have a little sniff. I mean, it's definitely got that weed dankness, so we can expect that from sort of like the that would be from the Equinox, I imagine. It smells peppery. It smells way more grown up than you think, to be honest with you. It smells more like it almost smells like a West Coast, the sort of grapefruit. But yeah, there's just pepper, dank weed is all that's coming through on this one. But you know, and I'm not going to be complaining about that. That's enough of that nonsense. Let's get it bloody slurped. I tell you what, as soon as you start sipping it, that's where you get all of the tropical, you know, papaya, you've got passion fruit, tons of like lime zest, lemon zest, sort of like zinging through that for a little lovely freshness that just cuts through everything. Tiny bit of peach there, but I tell you what, it's bitter. That is bloody bitter, and all the better for it, to be perfectly honest with you. Really, at the end, just bags of pine. Again, just there's still sort of the sort of pepperiness is just there, that just runs all the way through it. Again, the weed, tons of that dank weed in there. Oh, it's as good, if not better, than I remember it being. It is an absolute quality. And obviously, with, you know, I say obviously, I think people say it as a diss, but I don't really think it's a diss. It has that, you can tell if you're drinking a Verdant beer, it really has that sort of allium, sort of onioniness to it, which I think, I don't object to that whatsoever. I just think it's a great, fresh, refreshing sort of, well, obviously not refreshing, but it's a great sort of familiar taste that you get from breweries that you like. And in the same way that I think Neon Raptor have a very specific taste, I find, you know, do you know what I mean? Like, it has a certain flavour profile, and like you can normally tell if you're drinking a Verdant beer from. I'm just waffling now, innit? I just want another bloody slurp. I'm not going to lie to you. Some of the more keen-eyed might notice, yes, I am wearing a Marvel, what's what I'm looking for, dressing gown. I am wearing a Marvel dressing gown, even though I don't really read comics, because like I said in the previous video, I am not a virgin. I did like the dressing gown, so that's it. That's why, to be honest with you. It's interchangeable. It's got Spider-Man on the inside, but I don't wear it that way because it looks daft. But yeah, I've had it many years. It was a gift many years ago. It was a birthday present many years ago, actually, and I still wear it. It's very comfortable. The hoodie I was wearing in the previous video was making me a little bit too warm, along with the fire in the bedroom. So yeah, if you do want to point out that I am a hypocrite in the comments, yeah, I'll point out why you're wrong. But yeah, so. Well, that's all right then. It was an all right little video. Great little beer, Verdant, Pulp, fantastic. You know, everyone goes absolutely crazy for putty, don't they? Like, I mean, I'm guilty as charged. There are certain hype beers that come out. Googly eyes. There you go. Let's get a little still of that, or a photo, as they used to be known. That's a little beer. And yeah, it is one of the. It's probably the first big hype beer of the year, isn't it? Putty. It comes out sort of late January, February sort of time. And yeah, as much as I always say, ooh, I'm not going to get it this year, every single year I get it. So I will be getting it again this year, and I will also be getting a Chubbles again this year. So yeah, I've got this, and that's obviously that one done now. I've still got another double IPA from it. Oh, I've got 3 more Verdant double IPAs that I will be getting up on the channel as soon as possible. But yeah, as always, thank you very much indeed for watching. It's always super appreciated. If you could give me a like and a subscribe, that always means a lot. And yeah, well, that's that video done in it now. I'm gonna watch WWE Crown Jewel because I've not watched it yet. I have read the results, so I do know what happens. So on second thought, I might just play video games for a bit. Might just play some games, baby. But yeah, thank you very much indeed for watching. Like and subscribe, and yeah, take care of yourselves. Have a bloody lovely day. In a bit. Yeah, see you in a bit. Bye.